Hello and good evening, guys. After the last race of round 4, we are in Donington. This time we are still in the UK, and also another track from the UK, which is the Oulton. As you see in the small screen right now, they are currently in the practice. So we will move on to. We will start our race today with a qualifying sprint race. Then we will move on to a main race as shown in the schedule. But today, I'm not alone. Together with me, we have Sir Jane at the back. Hi Jane.
Hello everyone, good evening and happy Mooncake Festival everyone.
Yes, I almost forgot that it's the Mooncake Festival today. So, make happy Mooncake Festival for all the Buddhists, and including me, myself. So, yep, if any one of you haven't eat your mooncake or, having fun with the lantern,
Hope the
tonight
weather
is the
today
day.
is good.
Yeah, today my area weather is quite nice, not bad. So
My area is quite cloudy. I doubt that I can see the moon tonight.
so what is your how do you celebrate for your mooncake?
For now, as an adult, I think mostly it's just plain candles. last time, of course there will be some lanterns, but now maybe just play some candles, and yeah, that's all. Because I don't have those relatives right with small kids anymore, so yeah, basically it will be the quite boring festival. Not like 10 or 20 years ago, we will play like lanterns, play with other neighbors. So times have changed, things have changed. Yeah.
Yeah, especially with the technology nowadays, I think I still remember during my childhood, which most of the time we will just burn the candle anyway. We are just doing a mini campfire using the candle. That's
And burn the leaves.
that's how my childhood is. So basically, we are not playing Edmonton. We just burn the candle. We just do a mini campfire with a candle. That's how my childhood. Anyway, we are
Yeah,
get back to the race.
that's the only time you can play with fire.
Yep, that's true. So yeah, let's get back to the race. UK. So we are in the Oulton Park this time. Last week, we were in Donington. Last week we have to recap the last week, which we have a very furious race and very great race. The fight is everywhere on the Donington part, but this time we narrow down a little bit more compared to Donington Park. The track today will be in Oulton Park. So, as all of you, most of the driver might know, or any sim driver might know, Oulton Park is one of the track that is very narrow, a lot of corners, and corners is connecting one to another around the track. And one of the biggest problem here, for especially on GT3 Plus, which is the unbalanced track, which not an even track, which is up and down, a lot of bumpy in entry corners and the exit corner, even in a straight line. As you can see, in right now we are looking on Andre in the Porsche. Wow, he almost lost his car in the entry corner. So now you can see how bumpy is that. You see, look at it during his braking zone. So this is how bumpy the track is. Later on, we'll try to catch someone lap, but before that, as we all know, there's a very sad news that we have. Most of us have knowing there's a very sad news. A few days ago, being announced that the Queen of UK just passed away. But yep, rest in peace for the Queen. Oh, for some reason we just disconnected. Okay, I think the server has been restart. Let me try to restart and join back. I'm so sorry guys, I think the server just restart. Alright, let's us we have Sir Jane at the background right now. So Jane, have you ever driven this track?
No, because I don't have this DLC.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, do
So
you?
I couldn't give any comment.
It's fine. I just tested yesterday, so it's really bumpy, super bumpy on this track until I really couldn't
They
really
might need to
control.
tweak some of the suspension, right? To make it less bumpy.
I'm not really sure, but last week I just used the aggressive setup. I but we are not sure about our driver today, what kind of a setup they will use. But we will try to ask them maybe the post race. So yeah,
Is
while
it
we are
better
waiting
to
for the
use a
driver to
lower?
join.
Yeah, is it better to use a lower tire pressure to reduce the
Hmm.
bumpiness?
You will think about using a lowest tire pressure. That really I'm not sure because this is also our first time as a GSR race in this track. So I think maybe for me or for Jane or maybe for some of the driver on the track might be also looking for the best and optimal setup for their cars. So we can see a couple. Just now we look at the list. We have received some of the drivers that started to change their cars. We will check back later on. So I think driver is starting to join. So we have Chris Tang currently just immediately go out to the track after he's joined the so we hope we can catch someone. Okay, let's watch the Chris on board. We will try to look on board on Chris. Oops. Oh, I think Chris just go aside. What happened is that what happened? He just clicked a glass or something.
I guess would be someone just entered the server so it caused some lag.
That's possible. Alright, let's go on board with the bonnet cam on Chris Sang. This is the last sector right now. He's approaching the sector 3. Sector 3, this is a very fast right hand corner, double right hand corner, and then immediately into a 90 degrees corners, which in almost I think second gear or third gear. Let's see what Chris Sang will use, which is second gear. Now into the last corner, into a start and finish line. Now Chris Sang is starting with the first line with on board with Chris Sang. Into the first corner, slowly going down to third gears. Take the apex into slowly outside. And a small right hand corner into the bumpy braking zone. And just cruising into the left hand turn. Now just complete into his first sectors, immediately into the second sectors. Another left hand corners in gear 4. It's just cruising up all the way to the hard braking zone into a banking hairpin. So right here, we really need to be careful because as we see, the corner is one to another. Now after the banking, straight away drag to third gear and immediately into the chicane. Now exit from the second gears. Not a very good speed over there, but and then again we another chicane, but this chicane is a bit longer compared to the previous one, and another right hand turn. Be patient with the throttle here because we can see this is a problem. That's why I said you need to be patient with the throttle because if you get too outside the buffer zone, then you will bounce your car. Now get into the third sectors. As we can see, the double right hand corners and in the straight in the last straight, and then the slowest last turn in the second gears, and also up and down bumpy. It's a very blind exit. As we can see, Chris Sang just invalid his lap on the last corner, very unfortunately to him. So back into the start and finish line. So this is a lap on the Oulton Park, and Chris Sang just go aside and back into the pit. So after watching one lap with Chris Sang, what is your comment on this track, Jane?
Yeah, this track is a short track, so total lap time will be 1 minute and 30 seconds. And there are a lot of turnings and a lot of hills, up and down hills, so you need to take note of the where you need to accelerate and where you need to brake. Because when you're going downhill, then you need to brake earlier. Yeah, this is a very tricky lap, I guess.
Yep, I really agree with that. As we can see in the Jonathan, even in the corner, the car is still keep bumping like riding a horse. So this is how the track on this Oulton Park track with a GT3 car. So we hope we can watch more action tonight. What do you think, Jane? Do you?
Yep. All the players are pro players, so we shall see an exciting race tonight.
Yep. So not much player tonight. We have the line out currently. We have Kelvin Powell from GSR Motorsport in a Bentley this time, and then Jonathan Takumili still stick on his BMW as a bit cutting the grass a little bit there. So from the BMW, he's using the BMW Sim Racing livery. And then Jonathan Marcus still stick with his Lamborghini on this track. Oh wow, interesting. Lamborghini on this track.
Where's the pink GTR? Where's the
Wait, okay, I think we have a GTR. Taufik Mohin from GSR Motorsport still stick with the Audi R8. Where is the pink GTR? Just now I watched a pink GTR. Where is he going?
Is it Perkins?
No. I think the GTR just not longer here anymore. Okay, interesting. The GTR is not here anymore. Because we spotted a GTR, a pink GTR during the practice lap just now. But for some reason, he might change back his on car for some reason. Not sure. We will look back later on. So Tyree still stick with her Lexus. Wow. We have a lot of wall-on and some tire barrel just being hit from the original position. Has been moved around. Some of the wall-on are just destroyed. So it is what it is. Track for the Oulton Park. I'm really curious about Lamborghini on this track. Let me look at the passenger. Interior? No, I just go for this one. Let's watch for Marcus in a Lamborghini. Yesterday I tried to drive, a bit too wide over there. So yesterday I tried to drive in the Audi R8 on this track. It's really bumpy, really hard to braking. One of the biggest problems on this track is the braking, because as Jane has mentioned, this track is really bumpy. Even in every single corner, late braking just go very wide. That is also a very tricky corner, as the corner is just going downhill after the first turn, and the downhill straight away in a slightly right hand turn, and then straight away is a downhill, and the track is really unbalanced, and that is the time that you really need to brake. So each of the driver here tonight might put maybe all their brave to brake in that sector. So yesterday I tried a couple of laps. It really has me on every single braking zone as the track, and when the zone that really needs braking is really bumpy, and in the GT3 car it's really sensitive when you are hard braking and the car is unbalanced. So most of the time we just lost control. So Sean.
But fortunately it's not a rainy day.
Sorry, Jane? So right now the track is fast. Temperature is 14 Celsius. Oh, wow, I'm talking that. Track just changed to optimum. So we are not sure if Farhad curse will be happening or not. We hope Farhad doesn't curse for tonight's race. If there's rain, that might be confirmed is Farhad curse tonight maybe. So yeah. We are still waiting for the qualifying race to start. You can see Lamborghinis. So, Jane, are you there?
Yep.
So after so many cars in ACCs, all the GT3 cars, which car that is your most favorite right now?
There's only one answer. But
What car is that?
unfortunately, the car is not in this race. So, but I think some of you guys might know which car is my favorite car. Just like I did mention once.
You mean GTR?
Yep,
Alright.
GDI is my favorite car.
Alright. GTR is a favorite car. So we have Jane. I think some of you might know Jane has been raced a couple season, I think, on GSR.
Yeah, I don't think
1 or 2
anyone
seasons,
will
I think.
remember.
Yeah, I also lost track because both of us has started to be, you know,
The
slowing
second
down on
season,
race.
I only raced on the second season. The first season, I only managed to race the first one, which is the I remember is the Spa. No, Nürburgring. The very
Right.
first race I joined was Nürburgring, but unfortunately my skills were not so great, so I can't. I'm not allowed to continue the sprint series race because I need to up my skills first in order to join this kind of public race. So yeah, then I only can join the second season. So yeah, but this third season I didn't join because there are a lot of maps which involves the use of other DLCs which I didn't purchase. So I didn't join this season. Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. I don't even join also. So yeah. So that's why I was in the commentary. Alright, I almost forgot to turn on my chat actually. I'm so sorry
we
guys
join
if I
another
don't watch
race.
your chat. Sorry?
Yeah, but we will join another Taiwan race later in the
Yeah.
9:30.
Alright, good luck for the race later on. So guys, we are still waiting for the race to be ready. But for those just tuned into the channel, good evening. If you guys have a same time zone as Malaysia, I mean for Australian might be good. Also good evening actually. Yeah, not even good night yet. We cannot say good night because good night we might be going to sleep. So yep. For those goodies, so Happy Mooncake Festivals or Mid-Autumn Festivals. Yeah, it's a Happy Mid-Autumn Festivals. So in Chinese we can say 中秋节快乐. So for all of you. So if any one of you want to share your how you celebrate your Mid-Autumn Festivals, feel free to have a chat. As we just discussed with Jane just now, Jane just mentioned that, yep, playing around with the candles during a childhood time, but this time, you know, we have grown up, which not much kids around, so might not really there to play that. But I think one of the key point of a Mid-Autumn Festival is basically just be with your families and maybe sit down and chit-chatting and of course enjoy with your mooncake and some teas around. So Jane, do you have spend some time with your family for during the Mid-Autumn Festival?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
having some cheese and mooncake?
Definitely Mooncake Festival, I will spend the time with my family, especially at night. So nighttime we will try our best to, because my house is a landed house, so I have a garden as well. So if tonight will be if tonight is not a rainy day, so I will sit outside, enjoy the moon, enjoy the mooncake, and with a hot cup of tea. Yeah, that sounds great, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't know, because this year might be very excited for me to really enjoy the time. on the balcony. Balcony. Why did I say balcony? Anyway, so
Broccoli.
just broccoli. Broccoli is a vegetarian. Balcony, I think, is our taman. I think. Forget about that. Anyway, it's like maybe this year is like the time to really together, because I think 2 years of COVID pandemic and so on and so on. Now is the day that we really can celebrate without any restrictions, as Malaysia just few days ago, our ministry just announced that we are not longer compelled to compulsory of a mask in indoor, but in some certain term and condition, of course. So yeah, it's a good news. Might be good news because this is the first time we really have this loose of control of a mask, and even in the indoor. So yep. So maybe this is the time to really have a gatherings, and also don't have any restriction. No need to worry about restriction to be gathered with your families and friends, and there's no limit of the size of the gatherings. So yeah, but from time to time, make sure just always be careful, always clean yourself, and stay safe, like all of you do, all of us doing right now. It's really great because we have fight through the pandemic for almost 2 years, which is a good news. So we are still haven't heard any message from our race director. Wait, where's our race?
I think the quali will start at 6:30. 6:15 will be the driver's briefing. Yeah, so now it's already 6:18.
Yeah, I think so, but it's okay. We will just have a chat now. Since today is today is a Midnight Festival as a Mid-Autumn Festival, so I suppose couldn't make it today, but fortunate enough that I make it. So with you guys today to commentate this race. Although, yeah, in terms of the lineup on the driver today is not that much as usual that we did last week, because they might have events here and there. So understandable. But today we have 17 drivers on the grid. So later we might go around with all the drivers. So let's watch. While we are waiting for that, let's watch on board. We watch on the lead booking. Sorry?
Just one comment from me. Now I'm looking from your Twitch and
Right.
also looking from your Discord.
Yes.
So I noticed there is a difference in the video.
You mean the delay?
Yep, I'm not sure who is delaying who is faster than
yeah, that's normal because I was using the multi-stream. So yeah, it's actually depending on the platform. Transmitting. So basically, I was like.
I think your voice will be the same, right? I mean, if there is a delay in the Twitch, so normally there will be the delay in the audio and video together. I mean, there won't be like.
Because you are in the Discord right now, so what you are hearing is supposed to be the latest one.
Okay.
Yeah. So basically, you cannot watch from the stream anyway. Because the stream is I don't know, maybe confuse you because
the
stream. Yeah. Because you're in the Discord, so you might hear double. So this is how the broadcast is. Maybe this is your first time already. Am I? Your first time to be in the broadcast? We are trying to make a proper broadcast.
I'm looking at both right now. I'm looking at both. That's why I saw there's a difference.
Yeah.
Yeah, but now it seems like it. Yeah, it's still different.
Yeah. It's normal actually. I think it's like because it's like it's transferring from one platform to another. So
But
yeah,
normally Twitch will be slower lah. I guess.
it actually
because,
depend. It actually depend. Depend the bandwidth, bandwidth stability. But it doesn't lag, right? Just make sure it doesn't lag. It's fine.
Yeah, no, not lagging.
Yeah.
It's just delay only.
It's normal. I mean, like most of
Delay
the
like
live
10 seconds.
live broadcast might be at least like 1 second delay compared to the real life. It's impossible to be like synchronized with the real life because it involves a lot of platform to transmit from one to another.
True.
Yep. I think we have Gamma early on the chat. Oh yeah, no, it's not in the chat. It's on the others. Yeah, we're still waiting. We have a couple of drivers.
You know this McLaren rim, yellow color rim.
Yep.
Reminds me of my cars, my car, the spare tire. The spare tire also have a yellow color rim.
You mean in what car? Your real life car or?
My real life car. You know the my car is the Oulton Persona.
Yes.
So the spare tire in the back, it has a special yellow color rim.
You
so
mean the kind of like? I mean that the rim is like the spare rim is like. There's two types of spare rim. It's like exactly like the rim that you're currently using, or just a very slim tire.
Correct, the slim one. The
slim one, right? Yeah. I saw that before. I saw that before.
Yeah. So this car reminds me.
So
sounds like this car is just for spare tire.
So do you plan to buy one from McLaren and put it as your real life car spare tire?
Oh no, expensive.
You just buy one doesn't mean you need to buy the whole set 4 tire. Anyway, joke aside.
Yeah, but see whether the rims, the tire size is it the same. I guess surely won't fit. This one should be 70-inch or what, right?
Oh, I think it's bigger.
Bigger.
70 or 80? I'm not sure. I almost lost track with all that. But it's fun. But I don't think it can fit to your car anyway because you are not using the center lock. GT3 tire was using a central lock, which only one nut.
Yeah.
One central nut. You're not using one central nut on the normal daily drive car, right?
So where's the driver briefing?
No, driver briefing in another channel. We are not joining. So yeah, today we are not joining any driver briefing. I'm so sorry because I have a partner today. I've been a while. We don't have any partner. We was accommodating for solo for a few races previously. So today we have some partners just behind me, so we can have chit chat, having some joke around. So yeah, if any one of you want to join our communities, feel free to join our GSR eMotorsport Discord, or you can find us on GSR eMotorsport on Facebook as shown in the broadcast. At the bottom there we have our YouTube channels, but unfortunately we are not streaming over there. We are using my platform as a streaming, but we have our Facebook page, Team GSR eSport, and we have the website, which is www.gsremotorsport.my. So some of you might ask how actually I can join all the upcoming race or any race that we have organized in the futures or anything. So basically, very easy. Just go to our website, which is www.gsremotorsports.my. So feel free, just log into that website and you will watch on our page and all the information will be there. And some of you might ask, do I need to pay anything or membership fees or whatsoever? At the moment right now, for current state, most of the race that we GSR have organized is really free. No any payment needs as long as you own the game, which is a Sotocross competition name, and also you have your own device or how to say computers and so on and so on to get involved into the race. And of course, register yourself without any payment needed or any credit card to buy or anything. No. Yep, registered and follow the calendars, check in yourself, and you are free to race with all the drivers that on the lineup today if they are joining our upcoming race. So yep, we just move on to the spring qualifying. So yep, we will show the lineup, but let me put on yeah, okay, so let's begin on the first in the lead, which we have Lam Kok Hong from GSRE Motorsport, and we have Kelvin Powell in the second place from also GSRE Motorsport in the Bentley, a pure black Bentley, Henry Cole in the BMW from the BMW Team Uncle R69 Henry Cole. So yep, Team Uncle has been a very well-known team that joined the GSR season from the beginning until now. So we have Kamal Ali from GSRE Motorsport in a Honda NXX. Lake Pekin from Merlin Motorsport in the yellow and orange McLaren GT3. And another Honda from Rafael Ng in the green and black livery. Jonathan Takumili in a BMW Sim Racing livery, and also, of course, from Team Uncle, if I'm not mistaken. I suppose he's using the Team Uncle's, I'm not sure, but it's okay. He's using the BMW's Sim Racing livery. Muhammad Taufik Mohin from ESRT Motorsport, and so on. Marcus from World Tire Tribe in the only Lamborghini on the grid. Joey Gutierrez from Home IB Racing, from Australians in a McLaren, very colorful McLaren. And, wow, very gradient colors. I love that colors. Tyree Chong still stick with his Lexus. And from ISD Motorsport, we have Sean from TZ Racing in the red yellow Ferrari, which also almost similar to the Ferrari F1, which will be raced for this weekend. Fahad Gaffo from GSR Motorsport, which is our race organizer, also GSR Motorsport leaders in a BMW M4 GT3. Shazwan from GSR Motorsport, Shafiq, and Andre from the Formula JDZ in a very nice white with a pink and blue, baby blue livery, and also in a Porsche GT3. And follow up, we have Chris Sang from Z Challenger Racing with his Z Challenger's livery, very nice livery, and Sammy Kaur in the Samir Motorsports, still in his Lexus. So this is the lineup. Jade, who will you bet on it?
I think it's Takumi. Takumi is a good racer.
Takumi in BMW M4 GT3. Why?
Yeah, but other racers I not so familiar lah. I only remember Takumi, Bernice, Taufik, Ali, Kamal Ali. These are the familiar names in the GSR. Yeah, like there's also Henry Cole from the Team Uncle. Yeah,
Right.
A lot of not say old. I mean the old racers means the ones that join the GSR races for many series.
All right. So basically for me, I will just bet on a couple of drivers at the back actually, which Chris Sang or Andre, because they are started on the back, even those they are started on the back, but this track might be a very quite challenging to them. I really want to watch how they climb up to the top especially in this qualifying and in the upcoming the next main race. So it's very tricky because the track is very tight and narrow. So we are going green anytime. Now into the last corner, start and finish line will be reached in anytime. Green, green, green. So now everyone go into side by side double foul. Everyone trying to put their head up. Oh, there's a contact between Lam and also the Bentley. Oh, there's more continuous. Now a lot of cars just get out from the track. Oh, that was a disaster in the first turn. Couple of cars, I mean, almost half of the grid just being pushed out from the track. That involved Kelvin Powell, Late Perkin, Muhammad Shazwan, and also Kamal Ali. So that was the cars, that was the drivers being pushed out from that disaster. So that's mean Lam Kok Hong keep the lead. So
he's the safest one.
Yep. Oh, there's more at the back. Double foul. There's more at the back. Andre get more position. Oh, Andre just being pushed out by Farah Idayu, I think. Yep, there's Farah Idayu. Wow. Okay. That is what I'm saying. It's really tight track. So it's not really suggest to be side by side at this point, because once there's no room at all for you to side by side, because the corner is like from everywhere and it's really bumpy. So yeah, that has been proved for us for the race tonight. So some of the drivers survive, but a lot of drivers that might carry their damage at the moment. So now we just complete the lap 1. After the disaster, Jane, what do you think on the first incident? Who is the
I
person
think this
who
map
should be penalized?
is surely very challenging.
Oh,
as I
that's tight.
mentioned before,
Sorry about that.
They need to know when to brake. The braking point is very crucial. If they don't know where to brake, right, surely it will be a very messy race.
Yep. So as we can see, there's more contact at the back that involves Enrico, and there's cutting cuts on Sean. Just take out the one of the board. Oh.
The grass is
and then Raphael.
People are racing on the grass.
Raphael just maybe, I'm not sure, he just go up of the hill for some reason.
PT
Wow.
The board.
Yep, the board just being taken out. So sorry to cut off again just now. A lot of incident everywhere while we are talking that. Oh, there's what? Henry Cole doing a 360 donut in the chicane. Wow, a lot of mistake being made. So like Jin said, braking is very important over here, and also car control maybe. For me, car control is very important, because as if you lost control in any parts of the track, you most likely just get out from the track, because basically there's no straight line in this track, I can say, personally from my experience. So we can see Henrico being passed by Kamali on the last turn. There's a baller being picked up. So Henrico look like have some damage on his car. He's losing some straight line speed. So while we are watching that, Fahad Ghaffur climbed to the position 5 from position 13. He almost take, I think, 8 position from the starting. Yes, it started from 8 position. He took 8 position. At the same time, we have a lead Perkin just go to the shadow rope. Whoops, he don't know what. Whoop, for some reason he don't know where to get out from that. Oh, this is actually the hairpin. It went up to the banking and okay, interesting. Interesting. So yeah, that was a race. A lot of disaster. While we are watching that, Taufik Mohin just claimed the lead. So what happened to the previous leader? We don't catch anything on that. I'm so sorry, because there's too much incident happening, yellow flag here and there. So this is a grid right now. We have Tommy Mohin leading the race and Jonathan Takumi at the back in the BMW Sim Racing, and also the Lamborghini on the third, which is from Marcus. And follow up, we have Joey from Who Might Be Racing. So we are just past 5 minutes of the qualifying sprint race. Now, look like everyone's still looking the best racing line, or maybe try to hold their pace. Basically, we can see drivers still making mistakes here and there. This is the
I like this color. It's like the Malaysia flag color.
You mean for who cars? The McLaren? For Joey? Or
yeah, Joey, correct.
Joey, yep, the McLaren. At the back, Lam.
It's a suitable color for the Malaysia day.
But I think the blue might need to maybe change a little bit. Yeah. So Taufik Mohin is still defending, trying to make some gap between himself and all the driver at the back. Jonathan Takumi also defending. Right now we still don't have any movement from any drivers. But Shazwan attacking Sean. So look like drivers trying to calm down a little bit after all the incident. A lot of drivers gain a lot of position, such as Chris Tang gained 10 position. Now is currently in position 6. Same goes to Semiko, started from the back and currently in P7. 10 position gains for both of them at the moment. Wow, this is what I mentioned just now. That's why I put on bet on both of them, because they started from the very back and right now in the top 10. So Taufik Mohin made a mistake, and that allowed Jonathan Takumi and Marcus take over past him, and at the same time Joey also take this opportunity to pass. That's mean Taufik Mohin lost his lead and also lost 3 position. Wow, just one mistake causing him for 3 position. Now at the back, the new group has joined the fight to the top that include Fahad Ghaffur and also Chris Tang. Chris is looking on fires. So seems like someone want to make a move. Fahad Ghaffur make a move, trying to go inside for Taufik Mohin. He make it. No, but also Chris Tang trying to go side by side 3 wide into the last corner. Holy moly! Now into the first corner, side by side. That allowed Fahad to pass. That is at the front. Marcus made a mistake into the exit turn. I think second 2 wide. Oh, Chris Tang side by side. Look like Taufik Mohin have lost a lot of pace after that mistake. Wow, a loss of overtake at the front, at the back too, but we couldn't put the picture in picture at the moment. We have a very limited resource right now to watch on it. So Jonathan Takumi is still defending, but at the wow, Jane still looking at the color on the McLaren. So everyone is still looking at opportunities. 1 minute remaining on the race. After this might be the last lap on the qualifying. You can see Jonathan Takumi have a bit of damage at the front of Jonathan Takumi. Oh, luckily he just also take the control back. No more wheel spin over there, and the exit turn. So, calm down a little bit. Everyone just trying to finish on his position, but Marcus decide to attack Jerry. Marcus decide to attack Jerry, but unfortunately in the last turn, it's very tight turn. You have to give out on that inside line. Now that's allowed Joey right now put his elbow out to Jonathan Takumili into the start and finish line, into the first turn side by side. Joey looked like have an inside line, have better turn compared to Jonathan Takumili. Now he just claimed that Leo's at the back, Marcus still looking any opportunities. Now into the cruising left hand turn. Nope, nobody trying to take any action or any overpass. Nope. Oh, that also in that turn, Fahad found opportunities to pass Chris Tang. No, yep, it's Chris Tang and Chris Tang. No, it's a Marcus. Sorry, there's a lot of position changing from my live timing. So Marcus lost another position. Fahad Ghaffur found opportunities in the braking zone. He just decided to brake late in before the banking. Now, the position still changing even in the last lap. Oh, Jonathan! Too deep inside into the apex and causing bounce. So there is no room, basically no room to just make mistake because all the buffer zone is not really a buffer zone because it really lost control. Oh, Fahad Ghaffur just lost control and contact with Jonathan. Oh, that will be lost 3 position from them, from both of them, and 4 position for Farah Idayu. That right now allows SemiCross to take the opportunities to pass another 2 more positions just on the last corner, before the last corner. So Joey, finish, take the checker flag. Wow. Wow. Didn't expect that, Joey. How many positions you got? You got 9 positions. Chris Tang got 13 positions. Chris Tang and SemiCross, 12 position. Extra 2 position at the back. Taufik Mohin in the 4th position. He climbed up 4 position. Wow, a lot of position changing. Wow, this is a very nice race, man. Wow, the position is still changing even in the last corner. Wow, very intense. Yep, we can see Taufik Mohin and Farah Idayu. That was intense. That is very intense race. So
I think some cars suffer some damages in the first lap.
Yeah, I can see some of the cars maybe some of the drivers lost their pace after their contact. So wow, a lot of overtaking. We hope all this can bring into the main race. As congrats to Joey, got the pole position. So okay, yep. I'm actually looking for anyone who we can interview at the moment, but it seems like they are all still focused. But it's okay. All right, Jane, this might be your first qualifying race as a commentator perspective. So, which is the best moment that you think that you most like in this race? That is your most favorite?
I only observe their car colors and their liveries. Yeah, this color, correct. This
Chris Tang, you mean?
is the McLaren.
1, 2, 3. Yep, the McLaren from Z Challengers.
Yeah. This
So
color is nice. This livery is nice.
Liveries. Anyway, Chris Tang is from Hong Kong. He's a Hong Kong drivers, and he's from the team Z Challengers. They are also having their communities also called as Z Challengers, and also they also involve a lot of the international race such as e-racing GP, and so on and so on. And a couple of teams from Z Challenger too have involved in a couple of ECC race. So yep.
Green light, give us all you can.
Okay, so now the first 10-minute race, very intense. The fight is everywhere. We have lost track a lot of action. I'm so sorry about that because we don't have a picture in pictures. So we hope that we really have a picture in picture mode in the near future to really capture all the action on the track. But yeah, congratulations. But that is not finished yet. After this, we will have our main race. Just now, it's just a qualifying. It's just a warm-up race. Just a warm-up race. So for any one of you want to prepare your snacks or whatsoever, now is the time, because the next main race will be a 50-minute non-stop race. So whoever finished the race on the last qualifying race, that will be the position for the starting position for the main race. So for those, I just realized I forget to transition to the full screen once again. I'm so sorry. So we will go back to the full screen very soon on the main race. I'm so sorry. So yep. So we are remaining. This is the 5th round. We have 6 rounds of this season. Next round, we are moving on to Silverstone. That was the last round and the penultimate rounds, which is the final race of the season. So let's talk about the point. We have never say about the point from the beginning of the seasons until today. So in terms of point table, how we calculate the point, basically we have divided into 2 groups. We have pro groups and also pro M groups. So as for the pro group, that will be currently leading will be Chris Tang with 552, and follow up with a semi-core, and also third will be Imran Zuhairi, which Imran Zuhairi did not join the race today. So semi-core and Chris Tang still fighting for their position, but semi-core is 377 compared to Chris Tang 525 points. And in the Pro M categories, we have Jonathan Takumili with 479 points, holding the lead in the current league at the moment. And follow up, we have Sean with 475 points, which is very close. It's only like 2-3 points compared to them. So this will be a very good fight we can watch between both of them. But not only both of them. On third, we have Joey, as he just lead qualifying just now. Joey with 335 points. So today the race, 3 of them is there, and Jonathan Camille is supposed to have a lead, but unfortunately he made a small mistake over there and lost a lot of position that allowed Joey to take the lead. While Sean, I can say Sean, he might have struggles with this track at the moment, but we are not sure. The next race will be 50-minute race. So yeah, what do you think, Jane?
No comment. I think these are all the best drivers here, so it really depends on the. I think this is the last second race, right, of this series.
Yes. So upcoming we will have the last round, which is in the Silverstone.
Yeah, so I think not much chance for those who want to catch up to be the first. These are only the last 2 rounds.
But don't forget, in the Pro M, the point between the first and the second is actually just 3 points. The gap is just 3 points. So that will be a very intense fight. That the fight in the Pro M that involves is Jonathan Takumili and also Sean. So both of them is there today, still fighting for the point. Every single point is count. And don't forget, in the third, in the Pro M, we have a Jovi with 435 points. It's also not much in terms of point system on the GSR. The more driver on it, actually they can get more points. So yeah. So anytime the leaderboard will just change. So the full leaderboard you can read the full leaderboard on our GSR website, as we have split 2 categories right now. So while we are waiting that,
So then, yeah, I just want to say I need to take my move already.
All right.
I need to take a bath. Yeah,
all right, sure.
Glad to able to join you for this quali, this commentary.
Yep.
Yeah.
Feel free to join anytime if you want. Feel free to join. It's fun.
Yeah,
It's
I
fun
hope
to
that
having
the
commentating with you. Although this is
I
our
think
first
there's,
time.
Should be one more chance for the last race now on the Silverstone.
Sure,
Which is
sure.
for which
Feel
date,
free.
And
It's
which
on the
date will it be?
24th September. 24th September, if I'm not mistaken. 24. At the moment, it's currently we just set 24th September. We are not sure because sometimes we might have a small change in the last minute, as some of the drivers might have their own race. Yeah. So yeah.
Alright.
Thank you, Jane. Thank you, Jane, and have a nice day. Have a nice weekend. 中秋节快乐.
Okay, and again, happy Mooncake Festival to everyone and to you as well.
All
Okay,
right.
see you.
See you. All right, guys. We are my co-commentator, or maybe my guest today. Just go. So, but be with me. I will solo the show, maybe. So, yep. I think the server just restarted. All the cards just gone. Let me refresh the server. We'll be right back, guys. Just give me a couple of minutes. The server just restart. Next, we will be having a 50-minute race. So this will be an intense 50-minute race, as you know, at the qualifying, a lot of action in the 10-minute race. That is still not enough. I'm sure that's still not enough because all the drivers still trying to get every single point, as I mentioned just now in the Pro Am. Every single point is count at the moment because the leaderboard,
Green light. Go, go, go.
all their points very, very close between each of them. So we just got back to the server. Right, we just got back to the server. Let me put that on, and yep. Oh, right, we are back. So we are on board, not on board. We are just on the looking on the Takumi Lee. Right. So let me get back my race control. That's my left control. Race control. Wait. What? Right. Okay, so while we're waiting, let's watch how the odometer on Kristang, how they tackle a lap on this track. Okay, let me get this thing louder a little bit. All right, that's perfect. Let's watch right now. We are watching on semi-core speed. His gears currently tackle in the go into the second sectors in the fast right-hand corners, and straight away into the hard braking zone and into the banking, which is down to the second gears. We can see semi-core doesn't full apply his braking. Immediately just release the braking and straight away, as we take banking right now, we don't need that much of turn, and that due to the banking of the assist, the banking has assist on the turn at some point. So in the second chicane, still in the second gear, maintaining into the first gears to the right hand corners, and then another slow right hand corners. Now straight away into the third gear. Now we can see the TC is currently in TC4 and ABS 4. We can see some of the drivers. Let me put on the full screen. So let's see how the drivers set out their traction controls and the ABS. Oh, Jonathan have a TC with TC5 and ABS 4. Wow. You can see a lot of drivers TC3 and ABS 4. Wow, there's for Marcus. Kelvin Pao, TC5 and ABS 4. Andre, TC3. Oh no, Porsche have two TC, TC1 and TC2, 3, 4, and also wait, what is that? Just block my. No, please don't show anything. I forgot how to actually put that. Never mind. So TC3 and 4, we can see a lot of average. Most of the drivers just putting a TC4 and around TC4 and 5. Most likely 4. But we can see right now Raphael TC2 have 11. 11 on TC2 and then 1 in TC1. Wow. Great. ABS, which is TC4. We can see a lot of drivers just put ABS as 4. Maybe they really hope that they don't break. They don't really lock their brake, because as this track, any of the extra second of a brake lock, you really couldn't turn in that car. And also building a bouncy track. Sean have TC7 on the TC1 and TC1 on the TC2 and 5 ABS. Wow. Late Birkin. Oh, Late Birkin go for TC1 and he just lost control. Very unfortunate. Kelvin. Okay. Now you can see the driver starting to joining in. We have 17 drivers on the grid. Ooh, Marcus. Let's try and do some drift on track. Wait.
About so. Hello Sueng, what are you doing here?
Hello, this is commentary.
Hello.
So, I'm so bored with solo right now.
Sure. What? What?
Come on, try to be the admin.
Give me a sec.
Who want to be admin? I want to be
I
admin.
don't know, I cannot become admin for some reason.
Oh, okay. Is the server being hacked?
No.
Anyway,
Yeah,
at the
I forgot
background
what's the
right now we
password
have
again?
Kamal
VAB18292.
and also the Fahad. We
Okay,
are currently in the race control.
Oh, now I can. Alright. So what next?
Hey, why you just speak out the password? Oh my god.
I did?
Doesn't matter, it's the same team, but
The thing is, I'm in the streaming.
Ah. I
Oh
wish you
my
told me that
gosh.
earlier.
Oh my gosh. I didn't expect that
It's
we have the same
actually-
issue
it's
as
the
a.
wrong password.
but didn't work. I'm trying. No, it
Yeah.
doesn't work.
Yeah, I
Okay.
actually typoed and it suddenly worked. Okay, I typoed another one.
I didn't expect that we have the same issue as a Jimmy Broadband have did last month. They just speak out on password on his stream. Oh my god, why not just speak out the admin password on the live stream? Okay. Alright, the race going to start.
I think you should take it down later and then redo.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry guys. I should have joined here at earlier actually.
Yeah.
Alright,
Okay.
good luck guys. I just want to lepak actually. But it's okay. Good luck guys. I will be back in the post race.
Okay.
Bye.
Oh, who followed? Thanks for the follow.
Alright. That really doesn't expect. So I doesn't expect that. So, yep, forget about that. There's not a correct password. Anyway, let's go to the layout. We are currently preparing for the main race, a 50-minute race non-stop. So as it finished the race on the qualifying sprint race, which is what their starting line. So the lead will be a Joey from Home My Beer Racing, and follow up we have Marcus at the back, which is from a Lamborghini, and then follow up with Taufik Mohin from GSR Motorsport in the VR8, and Lexus from Semicall Lexus in the StalkerSenpai Motorsport. Fahad Gafo in the 5th position, Jonathan Takumili in the 6th, Kevin Pao in 7th, Chris Sang in 8th from Z Rangers Racing, Tyree Chow in RST Motorsport in 9th position, and we have Sean from TZ Racing in 10th position, Andre 11 from Formula JDZ and Australian drivers, and Mohammad Shazwan Shafiq from GSR Motorsports, and then we have Lick Perkin from Merlin Motorsport, Henry Kaur from Team Uncles, and Rafael Ng from RST Motorsport, Mohammad Kamali from GSR Motorsport, and Lam Kok Hong also from GSR Motorsport. So for me, basically, I want to watch the race on the top 10, I can say, because that they have a very intense fight in the qualifying race, as we can watch. We have watched just now. So we hope they can carry this in this race, continue fight for the best position, and at the same time also at the back, we really hope that can make more entertainment on this race. So basically this race will be a 50-minute non-stop race, but that will be a compulsory stop as for minimum of adding a fuel for at least minimum of 20 seconds of stop in the pit stop, and each of them must have 1 pit stop at least. So strategies wise, they must also play some part of it, but pace and also the control on the track is very challenging, as we also discussed with Jane just now. The track is very bumpy. No any error is acceptable, because as you can see, any of the buffering zone is very tight, especially on this exit corner here. As we can see just now, that some of the drivers have bounced through on the red and white curb there, so during the exit turn. So you couldn't go too wide, because once you go too wide, they will unsettle the car for sure, because for some reason on the track, the part of the track that really unsettled, and especially on the track, because on my own tried that. So we are currently double foul, all the driver preparing to launch. We are watching, let's watch from a TV screen actually. Right, they're currently double foul into the last corners. We have 70 cars on the tracks. All the drivers from different countries, Malaysia, Hong Kong, Australia, and I think Singapore. Yep. So double foul, green light anytime,
Green light, give it
green
okay.
now. So everyone just keep their double profile. No one trying to put the elbow out this time. Oh, there's a 3 wide between Andre there. Oh, someone go wide. Oops, there's I think a Lexus just go wide, semi-call. Slightly wide. Now this is how unsettle the car. That is part of the track that really unsettled the car. All the car just bouncing through. But this time have a better start. Seems like everyone just no any contact, no any crash, spun. This time have a very better start, but look like Chris Sang being attacked. Oh, the camera, where's the camera? Okay, no, we didn't capture that, but it's okay. Chris Sang looked like being attacked by someone. This time everyone just keep in a single file after the crash in the qualifying. Everyone just safely through. Krisan in the P6. Farah Idayu for some reason it dropped to 17. No, what happened to Farah Idayu? What did he did? Dropped to position 7 and right now trying. Oh, Tyrishon and Andre just spun out both of them into the grass. Now back to the track. They might be, both of them might be, I think either one of them just got late braking. I can see Tyree Chong, the back of Tyree Chong just heavily damaged. So it might be either Andre being late braking or who else being late braking, because Andre have a little bit of damage in the front and the back. Okay, I'm not sure, but at this point, Marcus take the lead from Joey, which is the Lamborghinis. Just take the lead, just before the lap 2. Alright. Alright. So let's watch. We have. Let's watch her back. Chris. On board on Chris right now at the front. We have Jonathan Takamili and also Sammy Core. Jonathan Takamili try to put the elbow out. Doesn't seem can pass anytime right now. No any opportunity for him. Now we are on board on Chris Tang. Everyone just hit in a single foul at the moment. Hammer Ali walk side by side into Henry Core. Do it mainly through side by side with Henry Core just before the chicane. Ooh, Kamali late braking. Also caused Henry Core late braking. Both of them lost to 1 position, I think 2 position. Now that's also allowed. Sorry. Farah Idayu and Andre just take that position. Andre and Farah Idayu just say thank you very much. So 2 position just due to 1 mistakes. Kelvin Pao chasing Chris Tsang. Now into the lap 3. While we are talking that, we have the first penalty has been given to Joey for the drive-through penalty. Then he just cut the track. Do track cutting, I think. So we just have a drive-through penalties. That means he might not be able to hold his current position. So Taufik Mohin will have Taufik Mohin and the driver at the back will have a free position if Joey just serve their penalties. Once the Joey serve his penalties, the penalties must be served within 3 laps of the race. So that means Joey must serve within these upcoming 3 laps. It looks like everyone trying to put out their gap between each of the drivers. On board, we're looking right now. We have Kama Ali trying to attack Henry Core from Singapore, but it seems like not going to happen. So this track is really hard to overtake as Lick Perkin just crashed into the wall. That will be a very heavy damage at the front. Oh, that is very heavy damage. So unfortunately to him, Joey served the drive-through penalties that will give all the drivers have a free positions. Very unfortunate to Joey. But this is a very short pit stop as he just put back his normal throttles and he's currently in P13. Very unfortunate to him. So we have to serve the penalties, but this pit stop is not long. It might be reduce his damage on his position. So Semicor still pushing Taufik Mohin into the sector 2 first chicane. One drive to cautionly, not touching any bouncy curb, not too deep. Braking into the second, we can see Takumi cut through the curb cause his car bounced a little bit. But it's controllable, not a big issue for him. Now into the fast double right hand corner. And end with another right hand corner, the slowest up down right hand corners, and to end the lap number 3. So let's watch. I actually want to watch the onboard on Chris, as this is the fight. Chris Tang trying to look inside. Nope. So this is the very bouncy braking zone. Oh, Jonathan a bit too deep on the inside. That allowed Chris Tang to trying to gain, keep gaining, cut into the inside, into a fast right left hand corners, and straight away the heavy braking that allowed Chris Tang gain 1 position for Jonathan Lee. A small touch between both of them before the braking zone, but not too severe damage on both of them. So just a small bump in both of them. But a nice move. Not really nice, but it's a brave move from Chris. And also respect to Jonathan. Oh, Joey. Kind of a disaster race for him. Did he just crash into the wall? I don't think so, but he just went straight in that. This is the first chicane. So another damage to him from Joey. Another 2 position drop to him. Very unfortunately, he have a very bad start. Or yeah, he started from the lead and have a drive 2 penalties, and right now mistakes cause another damage on his position. So Marcus, well, I want to say that he have a fastest lap, but forget about it. Fahad Ghafoor just have a fastest lap with 1 minute 34. Sean have a yellow flag for some reason, but he just keep going. We don't capture that. But at the back we have Shazwan side by side with Sean. Shazwan, do we manage to overtake Sean? Yes. And Shazwan just overtake Sean at the same time, side by side between Sean and also Fahad Ghafoor. Sean just went wide and 360 turn. And Andre have to put his brake on to avoid any further contact from Sean and any contact from Sean. But yeah, Sean, that is very unfortunate that he still keep outside, but he just lost. Henry Call just go to the shuttle room for some reason. This is the banking. Okay, this is what happened to Perkin in the qualifying race. Looking for the exit. Joey decided to put into the pit. Oh no. Joey. Okay. Alright, let's get back to the race. Yep, a lot of position change again at the midfield. While we are talking about that, Marcus have another fastest lap, 1 minute 34.3. Just put his new fastest lap and take the fastest lap from Fahad Ghafoor with 0.1 second different. So Chris Tang still following tight behind SonnyKazu, looking for any chance. Oh, Chris Tang, SonnyKazu have a bad exit that allowed Chris Tang to overtake SonnyKazu. Wow. Like Chris Tang have no fear on this track. That might be a overtake sectors for him. Really doesn't see any overtake sector from until now, which SonnyKazu have found any overtake sectors for him. Now into a sector, the second chicane. This is a bit tighter chicane compared to the previous first chicane. Chris Tang is currently charging to Taufik Mohin after passing SonnyKazu. His job is not done yet. Still a long race. patiently, just wait any opportunities. Taufik Mohin, I think Taufik Mohin is not going to be easy for Chris Tang to overtake. So let's watch at the back. Sean currently in P12. You can see a lot of drivers starting to build their gap between here, the opponent at the back. Andre putting some pressure to Taufik, to Shafiq. Now Andre, what a great pass to Shafiq, past Shafiq, and Shafiq just lost control a bit at the exit turn. Now Chris Tang still following, now in the braking zone, side by side into the banking. Chris Tang have to avoid the inside because he's just side by side. Right now, let's watch the bonnet cam on Chris Tang, looking any opportunity. Taufik Mohin try to defend any chance to Chris Tang, covering inside. Taufik Mohin late braking. Oh, Chris Tang, a small kiss to Taufik Mohin. Might be a warning to him that I'm here. So, yep. Still looking at the opportunities. Now Henry Call again went to just once again into the same corners. He just locked his brake, causing a yellow flag. So let's back with Chris Tang right now, still following behind. Oh, Taufik Mohin have a bad exit. So let's watch Chris Tang to be able to side by side into the turn 1. Yes, this time Chris Tang have an inside line. That's allowed Taufik Mohin must give out that position or any fight. So Chris Tang have that position. Now Taufik Mohin dropped to third position. So next up for Chris Tang will be the Marcus, but it will be 8-second gap between him and Marcus. While we are watching that, we watched the position 3 and position 4, as I mentioned before the main race. Semiko and Jonathan Takumili have a very close point on the board. Same goes to Joey. Yep. Oh, sorry, it's not Semiko. It's Jonathan Takumili and also Sean. Sean look like struggle on the track. Is currently in P11, but Jonathan Takumili is P5. But Joey is currently in P16. That means Jonathan Takumili is already achieved his objective of the day, maybe to just keep his healthy lead on the point. If you can finish in P5 on this race. Oh, Lam Kok Hong lost controls in the sector 3. So slowly drivers starting to make some mistake here and there. So that is a very crucial time to make mistake, because one mistake can really cost you losing a lot of position. While we are watching all that, Fahad Ghaffar have put a new fastest lap with 1 minute 34.1, which reclaimed the fastest lap from Marcus. So we can see Fahad Ghaffar and Marcus both been trying to put fastest lap from time to time. Fahad Ghaffar still charging, at the same time still charging to Rafael, a bit of late braking. Fahad Ghaffar just try to go upper of the banking to avoid contact to Rafael. Rafael late braking right now. Come to Rafael late braking and just drift to the chicane. Wow. That was the next level of car control. Congrats to Rafael. What a nice move. So at the front, Semiko still chasing Taufik Mohin. Taufik Mohin also trying to pick up the pace and follow Chris Tang at the front. This is the fight for P2. While at the back we have fight for P6 and P. Yep, it's P6. But they started to build some gap. There, but right now Farah lose some pace on it. Raphael closing down to Jonathan Takumili. Looking for any opportunities. Is he able to do any action for us? No, at the moment. Not at the moment. But don't forget, at the back, Farhad Ghaffur keep charging to get the fastest lap from time to time. And Marcus at the same time also keep fastest lap from time to time. So Daya is also very crucial parts on this track, as this track have a lot of corner. Tire degradation will be very strong on this track. Right now, we will very crucial to watch. Did the drivers will take any new tires during the pit stop? As on my own practice, this track tire degradation on this track is very strong, as because of the turn and a lot of lock braking everywhere. Careful. So we're out, but couldn't do anything as the track is very tight. While they are still being stuck behind Jonathan Takumi Lee, that allow Andre closing in the gap to chase the group in front of him. So if Raphael and Ghaffur still unable to pass Jonathan Takumi Lee, that will be another rival will join the fight. Oh, Farah Ghaffur found the inside. Raphael open inside, that allowed Farah Ghaffur to take the inside. Now side by side between both of them in the turn, exit turn. Raphael touched the grass, that allowed Farah Ghaffur to pass through. Congrats to Farah Ghaffur, another position to him. But at the same time, Jonathan Kamili have go outside of the banking for some reason, open up the inside to Fahad. Both of them still pushing. Fahad patiently. Nope. Okay, this time Jonathan bounce again with the chicane, causing him unable to turn into the next turn, the second turn of the chicane. So that will lose 2 position in just 1 corner for Jonathan Takumi Lee. Now Andre is just behind Jonathan Takumi Lee. Andre trying to find any opportunities to pass Jonathan. Well, let's watch at the front. Sammy Kaur still following beside Chris Tang. But one thing we didn't capture, Taufik Mohin just passed Chris Tang. Oh, we can see Sammy Kaur dive into the pit stop. Chris Tang go outside. Taufik Mohin inside, trying to defend any overtake opportunities from Chris Tang into a cruising left hand corners. Taufik Mohin put his car very good position, trying to block and defense from Chris Tang. Chris Tang look left and right to seek any opportunities into the banking side by side. Chris Tang have the upper banking and Taufik Mohin the lowest banking. Taufik Mohin better exit. So Chris Tang have to still look for any further opportunities. While both of them are fighting, at the back we have Kelvin have joined the fight for the position 2. While they are fighting, at the back we have the group from Farhad Ghaffur closing down from time to time. We hope after a few laps this fight will become a 5-way fight, which combined with Farhad Ghaffur groups. But right now we almost reach to the half of the race. Oops. What sound is that? Alright. Never mind. I'm not sure what sound is that, but it's okay. Okay, we are not sure what song is that. I think something wrong. It's okay, we are back. This time, still not getting any opportunities. So Andre started the pit stop. We can see a couple of drivers starting to pit stop to serve their compulsory pit stop. This time, still following very close and still looking opportunities just before the banking. But seems like this time Taufik Mohin have learned the lessons, put his car in the better position inside to defend any overtake opportunities from Chris. A small mistake from Chris that allowed Kelvin Powell to side by side with him. Now into the second chicanes, but Kelvin Powell at the outside line. You have to just leave the throttles to him. So Tyree Chong have gone to the pit. So we can start to see drivers put their early pit stop in. Maybe to avoid any traffics. Or maybe to perform any undercut. We will see, as the track have not much cars on the track, but we can see the track has filled the car in the every sectors slowly. So some driver might see any opportunities on avoiding their traffic. But while we are talking about that, Christian just went to the pit. So we decide to execute the early cut or the undercut or something. We will see. Right now, all drivers have their own race or own gaps. Chris still in the pits. Quite long. How many seconds he has stopped? Quite a long stop. Did he just repair his car or something? Oh, Farah Idayu. It's quite deep, man. But we have half of the grid just have served his pit stop. But all the top 9 drivers just not. Oh, Farah Idayu just mistake. They go too deep into the curb. As I mentioned just now, he going in quite deep and just took out the ball on. Oh, unfortunately, but he can still keep position 5, so that allowed Rafael to gain 1 position to him. Jonathan in P6. Jonathan definitely in P6 and Farah in P4. I don't know why he's keep jumping P4 and P5. Oh, because Rafael is in P stop. Okay, now I got it. Karim Powell also decide to pit at this moment, so that you can still see the leaders decide not to pit at the moment, as he are currently facing some traffic, which is Henry caught in front of him. Henry caught in front of him. So right now, we're chasing the P14 Henry call. He might get the blue flag, trying to move out his car, but this is a very tight track. Yep, make it perfect. So Marcus, he decided to pit at this lap. No, very unfortunately that Kelvin Powell have the stop go penalty for 30 seconds due to speeding in the pit lane.
Keep pushing.
No, that is not supposed to be happen at the moment, because he's currently in P7. So if we get a stop go penalties, he might lose a lot of position, which is 30-second stop go, as this track is a short pit stop and it's a short track. Kamali, small incidents, and you have I think touch the wall. You have quite a lot of damage on his car. Yep, Farah Idayu into the pit. Same goes to Jonathan Camille at the back. Go into the pit perfectly. Now the pit stop, the pit entry of this track is very hard. I can say it's really hard because personally I tried it. It's very blind basically. It's just after the last turn, and it's an uphill, so you couldn't see what is a blind entry. So you just straight through it, and then yeah, the pit limiters is just after the barrier. So it's quite tricky. Sean still haven't picked yet. So right now on the grid we have Sean, Marcus, Taufik Mohin, and Shazwan still haven't picked at this stage. Now, Fahad. Unfortunately, Fahad just got a stop-go penalty for speeding in the pit lane. Again, this is a big no-no for him, as he might able to get the podium, which is the third position. But he get a stop-go penalty for 30 seconds, so he might just out of top 10, I think. Very unfortunate to Fahad Ghaffur. What no mistake to a driver's. No, it's really unexpected and unacceptable. Taufik Mohin, I think it just missed the speed limiter sign over there, as just now when I look at speed entry, but I'm not sure because ACC doesn't have that information, so we couldn't see anything. Yep. We are watching on the race. What we can see here, race control. Let's watch qualifying, contact. Nope, I couldn't see anything. So, very unfortunately, I think it's the entry pit, because I can see it's slightly faster on the pit entries. We can really confirm that. We will ask to Fahad later on in the post race if possible. He's still there. So we have Sean. So this time Sean have the better. He just claimed the second position, but he's not a net, as he haven't picked yet. Whoa, Chris Tang have a drive-to penalty. Oh no. What happened to all the postcard drivers today? A lot of penalties being given. Wow, drive-to penalty of Chris given to Chris Tang is either cut track, I think. So that means Chris Tang might lost his position 4 for the race. But drive-to penalty is way better than a stop-go penalty, as mentioned. The pit stop is short in this track, very short. It might probably lose like 30 seconds maybe. But wow, another drive-to penalty for semi-core, which is a track limit. Wow. Look like this track is not challenging. It's not only challenging on countering the uneven surface, but also countering of the track limit. We have almost 4 track limit. Penalty being given. Semi-core. Yep. I think we make it. Track limit. Wow. This have made the race much more interesting, as watching like the F1 maybe? A lot of drivers getting a lot of unnecessary penalties. Now we can see Marcus, the last driver to pit. We have a very healthy gap from the position 2. It's almost 50, more than 50 seconds of gap between himself and the position 2. So we can take his time as long as there's no violation on the speed limit. He will find to hold his lead. So Andre, while we are watching all that, Andre just put his new fastest lap on the race, on the section, with 1 minute 34.0. So that's means the fastest lap. We have a new fastest lap holder at the moment. It's currently in P4. Andre patiently just climb it once by one. So since the penalties has been given to Kristang and also the penalty given to Fahad, so that allow Andre currently in P4. Although we don't see any overtake by Andre, but that was what he got after all the penalties were given to all the drivers in front of him. So Kristang just passed Shazwan. He's still charging. Chris, unfortunately, he have a drive to penalty, but it doesn't really stop him because the pit lane for this track is not that long, as I mentioned. So he's still holding the P5. Currently being stuck behind the traffic, which is Henry, and he just passed Henry. Henry just kicked away with the blue flag. So we are looking right now. Enrico at the back just crashed through the board, cutting the track. So as you can see, there's a explosion, kind of like an explosion of the board.